When we think about someone wanting to build a house, if you say, okay, not necessarily the house, let's say I want to build. So the first question that someone is going to ask me is, what do you want to build? So I can't just say I want to build. Yes, I want to build it. What do you want to build?
Yeah.
Is it a church building? Is it a house?
Yeah.
Is it now? If I say I want to build and it's just open like that, it will be very difficult because no one really would be able to help me. But the first thing that I need to understand if I want to build is, what do I want to build?
Yeah.
So
marriage.
If I want to build a house has a different architectural blueprint to an office building, to maybe a church building, or maybe to something else, so before you can commit to building a house, you first of all need to picture of what the house is going to look like. Similarly, if you want to go on holiday, you say, when I say I want to go on holiday, the first question that someone will ask me is, where? So before I can get onto that plane and go on holiday, I need to know where I'm going.
True.
Because when I get to Heathrow or whichever airport that is there where you're watching us from, when you get to the airport, they'll be saying, oh, those planes are going to ABCD. They're going to Saudi Arabia. They're going to America.
Don't be like Home Alone.
Yeah, they're going to Spain. They're going to. So you can't just say I'm going on holiday and you don't know where you're going. So you need to know exactly where you're going. And similarly, the sat nav that we normally use in the car is been built in the same way. So if you want to drive from point A to point B using a sat nav, you put something in there like the postcode, the address, or anything, and it gives you first of all the destination. And then it backs up, and then it gives you a route how to get to there. So
I like that.
Even building our marriages, we first of all need to have a picture of what type of a marriage. We need to have a destination. What should our marriage look like? What's the purpose of our marriage? What are we meant to do? Who are we meant to touch? Or what's God's purpose for our lives? And all those kinds of questions, we ask ourselves those questions, and then now we sit down and then begin to answer those questions together. And once we answer those questions together, we draw up some kind of a destination or a route sort of plan. We have a plan, we have a blueprint, and then now we begin from the scratch and begin to develop whatever we want to develop.